Oh, hi there. I'm Rhys Nicholson, but if you squint, I could pass as a tired Tilda Swinton. You know, I used to think I was unusual, a little bit different. I would worry that who I was wasn't quite right. A little bit not like other boys. Or as my high school bully would put it.
Oh hey, so piece of yeah, you piece of Tilda Swinton.
I always wanted to, how can I put this, bang dudes. So I did, and I still do. Yeah, high five, Rhys. It's awesome. I used to do it all over the shop. No, really, I once did it literally in a shop. It was like,
I really want to have sex with you, but I'm just worried about the privacy. I'm just thinking it's not really suitable for us to be doing it.
Shh. No talk. No pants.
clean up an aisle sexy. So recently I've started meeting more people like me, you know, heterosexually challenged, and they told me their stories and I filmed them. So let's have a listen.
I had to pretend to like girls. So when people asked me if I like girls, I said I did, but I didn't really.
In high school, I really liked the band All Saints, but I didn't like their music.
I went to school in the 80s when Boy George was big, so even though I was kind of, the jocks and stuff didn't like me, the girls thought I was amazing.
I hated dolls. The closest thing I had to one was a Ninja Turtle action figure.
Because I'm bisexual and I knew that thinking about boys was bad, I would think about boys, but then at the end, I would switch and think about girls. So, that way I wasn't gay.
I spent a lot of time watching Channel 7 shows like Man Oh Man and Gladiators and being captivated by the men and not really understanding why.
Boo! Oh, that is so boring. Look me in the eye. Do you really think that you're one of a kind, a rare, precious gem? Do you really think you're the only one at school fantasizing about One Direction tickling you in a ball pit? No, you're not, and yes, ball pit is a euphemism. Being gay is not the most interesting thing about you. I mean, look, there are definitely going to be people out there that don't like who you are. Look, I was standing on the street the other day, and a guy drove past in his car and yelled,
Nice ad, faggot.
and I was like, you are correct on both counts, sir. Look, fuck 'em. There is nothing less original than yelling faggot from a car. Of course there's going to be people out there that don't like you because you kiss boys or girls or both. But then there's also people out there that aren't going to like you because you wear bow ties. Most people are going to find being gay interesting for a couple minutes and they're going to move on because it's actually quite boring. I know I'm bored of it. Please, let's just move on and talk about something else.
I normally win at chess. Like, if I don't win a game of chess, that is abnormal.
One of my favourite things to do is build Lego. I really like it. I made that. That's fun.
I really like Doctor Who. I'm obsessed with it. I have Doctor Who dollies in my house. Sorry, action figures. I call them dollies. They kiss. I know.
This dude, he's fun. Ooh, got a thing here. Ooh.
I love hanging out with my dog Blanche. We go for walks and stuff.
Ooh, talons.
I have got a very large collection of books that at some point I'm hoping to read.
I recently subscribed to The New Yorker and I enjoy cooking with kale.
I can talk to animals. They can't understand me, but I still talk to them.
I always yell like faggot at him and then just drive away. Fucking makes me feel so brave. What's wrong, babe? Hey babe, where are you going? You haven't touched chicken parma.
What a guy. Now look, being gay is not what defines you. It might seem like the biggest thing in the world right now, but it's not. That wears off. It doesn't just get better, it gets boring. So what else can you do? Hey, this looks great. This looks really... There's no cutlery though, that is what I've noticed. So, you know, just do it. Great. Delicious. Can I get a Pinot, please?